What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harrison, and today we are talking about the new expansion pass that got announced last week. I was on a extended vacation slash not really vacation, more like a 2-year anniversary stuff trip with my wife. It was a lot of fun, but they did announce the expansion pack while I was away, and I kind of wanted to do a quick video and just to talk about it, my thoughts on someone who uses the family pass versus someone who maybe doesn't use the family pass, and how much more expensive that family pass is versus just the regular 12-month, and kind of the difference between that. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. So they announced the expansion pass. It's $50 for 12 months and $80 for 12 months for the family membership. So that's quite a bit of difference. Um, and I know so you got the Nintendo 64 games, you've got Sega Genesis, and then you've got, of course, the newly announced Animal Crossing expansion that's coming in there, which is it's $25 on its own. So even if you added, the 25 to the 20, it's still a little bit more expensive, but you're getting the N64 games and the Sega Genesis games for essentially $5, which in my eyes I think that's probably worth it. At least for the first year. You pay for the expansion pass. As someone who doesn't play Animal Crossing anymore, this is a huge incentive for me to go back and at least try it out. And spend the $50 for the year and get all the N64 games and Animal Crossing. Now, I personally do the family membership because my daughter plays, and my wife will occasionally play the Switch with me, but it's mainly me and my daughter playing. And we play various games and stuff like that. But so to go from $34.99 a year to $80 is quite a big leap. I mean, it's a $30 increase versus a $45 increase for the regular 12 months versus the single individual membership versus the family membership. So that's a huge increase. Now, of course, you can team up with friends and family and kind of cut that cost down. So I guess that makes sense in that regards, and kind of bundle everybody together in for that. But yeah, that's quite a huge difference. So obviously, I think that Nintendo knew going into this, charging $50 a year for their current service, even with the Sega Genesis and N64 games, is probably not worth it to most people. Um, just because that's quite a bit of difference, and Nintendo's online service really has not been that great thus far. I mean, we've got a lot of SNES games and NES games, but that's kind of came and went. As someone who doesn't play a ton of retro games, it's not. I still pay for the service, but I haven't really messed with them a lot. And I will play a few of the N64 games, especially since you've got the online functionality, which is awesome. So, being able to play Mario Kart and stuff online is really cool for the first time ever, right? So that's a super cool incentive to at least try that out. So I'll probably drop the 80 for the first year to see how it is. Now, my hopes is, now that they have, because we've gotten Tetris 99 in the past, and other games like that, Mario 35. I think that was in part of the online service. Obviously, that went away, but with my hopes with this expansion pass, and for Nintendo to keep it worthwhile and to keep people, to renew their membership, because obviously a lot of people are probably gonna jump on board. Pay the extra $5. You get the Animal Crossing DLC plus the N64 stuff and Sega stuff. They've really got to, over this next year, make it worthwhile to keep the expansion pass. Obviously, they're gonna add N64 games. Hopefully, I don't know if Smash has been confirmed. Hopefully, they add Smash. I think that would be a really huge booster for that service, on getting that onto the N64. That could be super cool. Obviously, a lot of people are gonna want to go back and play Ocarina of Time. Some people play it for the first time, which is really cool on a modern console. So, and you know, going back and trying to play retro games, you know, on the N64, if you already don't have those games, they are pretty expensive. You know, I was just actually at a local shop and they were, you know, I think Ocarina of Time was like 45, $50, something like that. So, again, that's the cost of this service for 1 year, and you're getting all this stuff included. So, you know, take that as you will. You know, you gotta kind of you know, justify paying you know, paying the money. So if you calculate into these games that if you wanted to play individually, they're gonna be pretty expensive. You know, now I know on the Wii U you can, you know, on the eShop you can buy it, you know, Ocarina of Time for like $10 or something like that. But you know, you want to play it on a modern console, so you know that may be worth it to you. But hopefully they add other expansions into this bundle. You know, it's Nintendo, so you know anything is kind of up in the air because they kind of do whatever they want to do. But you know, hopefully they add other expansions. Whether it's they probably won't do another Animal Crossing expansion, but who knows? So something like that. Maybe they'll throw in like a Splatoon 3 expansion at some point, or maybe even throw in like a free game, kind of like you know, Game Pass or PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold. Um, you know, a random old game, like maybe throw in Pikmin 3, or you know, Super Mario Maker 2. You know, something really cool that's you know, worth that you know, make it worth a while of someone wanting to renew their membership, because I think Nintendo's going to have to do a better job of, you know, getting better games. And I think to start would be with getting some new games on there and not just these retro games, which is really cool. You know, I am super excited to play Ocarina of Time on the Switch, and just, you know, obviously it's, you know, it's the, you know, the original N64 game. So you know, take that as you will. It's gonna run and play exactly how, maybe not as you remembered, because you know we always look back with kind of I don't know the phrase, but you know, you always look back and stuff looks better than what you than you remember. Then you go back and play and you're like, oh gosh, this looks terrible. But I'm still excited to play um, Ocarina of Time on a modern console. But yeah, it's just, you know, I really think they're gonna have to, you know, and maybe not in the first year, but beyond the year, they're really gonna have to push this service and make it, you know, make it better. Obviously, having like the Save Data Cloud was a pretty big push, and pretty great for when I got my Switch OLED and had everything transferred. It was super convenient, but you know, there's just not enough, you know, good discounts or anything like that within the service that I've seen so far. You know, even on their regular games, other than like, you know, the eShop sales, they don't really have much discounts for these games. I know some, you know, some games have like a little bit of a like a demo period that you can get. I think Mario Tennis maybe have that, but that's kind of it. So there hasn't been a huge incentive, and then to come on and, you know, charge a pretty steep price for what you're getting, so right now is it's a lot to ask for Nintendo. So hopefully they can, you know, put the value back into this thing, and really take care of their fan base and their customers, and add a lot of you know, value to this service, and can kind of increase it. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I do have a podcast that I run with, or not run, host of my brother. Is called Gaming with the Burscast. We'll be talking about this expansion and how we kind of, you know, dive a little bit deeper in this video, and get his opinion on how he thinks it is, as someone who, you know, plays individually versus myself as, you know, paying for a family membership. So, yeah, if you guys want to check that out, I would be much appreciated. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.